Good morning, everybody. This is Christy from the Be the Light YouTube channel. I thank you so much for stopping by. I send you love today, tomorrow, and continuously. I'm sorry I didn't post a video yesterday up on YouTube. I kind of took the day for a rest day. It was Easter, but that was not really the reason why I ended up taking some time to myself. I wanted to talk about where you may be along your journey. A lot of us are going through these experiences, and that's why I go through these videos and talk about my own journey. When I express my own journey, I am really expressing what you're probably feeling at the same time, because not only will I go through this by myself individually, but a lot of us are going through this as a collective. So although some of our symptoms or process will be the same and some will not, it depends on where you are in your journey. That's where you need to just focus on, oh yes, this resonates with me. Now I have some clarity. A lot of my videos express the importance of clearing your 7 main chakras. That is essential. You cannot go far, you can't go beyond that without the proper healing steps within your journey. When we get to a certain point of accessing our divinity, we open up a different gateway, a different portal, a different chakra system within us that will give us pieces of who we are still. A lot of, from what I am understanding, is that we will get to a level eventually of where these lower vibrational emotions won't come back into play again. But the reason why a lot of these emotions, such as fear or anxiety, may come back into play is because it's still part of our process. No matter how much we think we have eliminated something, our bodies, because of its density, retains a lot of information, whether it's good or bad. And in order to continuously ascend higher and higher, we have to purge. And that purging, of course, is the process that is the most difficult process. Because we have a problem with letting go. The human race has a problem with letting go. The human mind. So yesterday I was feeling a little disconnected. I have been feeling a little disconnected for about a week, where I have had the need again to stay away from people. I took that as a sign that I needed to kind of look more within, or take this time to nurture myself. And I've had, it's been a whole week where I've had this feeling. And, you know, sometimes I got throughout the day, I was like, I don't like this sense of wanting to be alone, because I love to love so much. But you have to understand that through every phase, there is a necessity, excuse me. And when you get through this part of your purging, your integrating, it's all worth it. So the separation might have been coming into play for you, a time of the need to replenish. And that's how I see it. When I feel like I need to be separated from others, even if it's just for a few hours throughout the day, or not going outside and staying in, or going outside but just kind of like being a little bit away from people, I see it as a process of me giving myself the individual love that I need. And that's what I'm asking you to do. When you feel this way, it is the time for you to replenish yourself in however way it is necessary for you. I have been questioning a lot throughout my life during this separation week. You know, why am I here? What am I doing? Nothing is making sense again. And this will also, those types of thoughts will also come will resurface throughout your ascension process. Again, it's a process of, let's finally get rid of this emotion. Let's finally get rid of these thoughts that are limiting you from progressing further. The good news is that when you do hit a certain level within your ascension, all of those things are going to be gone. And you're going to get to a point, though, before you hit that level, that it's going to feel its heaviest. You're really going to start questioning, why is this really resurfacing again? This makes no sense, because I know who I am, and I know my choice. That's where I am at. There's no reason for those feelings to have resurfaced within my human self again. But for my spiritual self, it's completely necessary. I can't take these emotions with me as I go higher and higher into my ascension. So you're probably having those. You're probably experiencing intense heart pain, as if your heart is really trying to open. A lot of people take this as a sign of a heart attack. Always seek medical assistance if you see fit, if it is necessary for yourself. I am not a doctor, and I'm not going to tell you what to do according to that. But this is the heart opening and expanding to its fullness, because light has to integrate into your heart center, and in order to receive the amounts of love and light that your body needs to embody its truest self, it has to really, really open up. And that will give you the sense of this sharp pain, an intensity that can be there. And the sensation that you get will be different between individual to individual. I experienced this weekend, even more so. I knew it wasn't anything serious. I knew what was taking place because of where I am in my journey. I have that awareness, and I've been looking forward to it. Also because of what I expressed on the 444 gateway that is coming up. I can feel energies prior to them arriving, so I know I am receiving in advance, kind of. And a lot of other people are receiving in advance. There's no right and wrong. It's just some are more in tune, more sensitive to things. And so a lot of other things are taking place. You might be experiencing different activations of your light-bodied self. The connection of your light body. Don't want to say vortex. Your light body spirit, truly, and it's going to be felt physically. Sensations of tingling and burning, cooling. The hot flashes that come are probably more intense, or can be more intense during this time. And the thing to remember about hot flashes is that the hot flashes are purging. When we feel really hot, we are purging things. Regardless of our own awareness, it is taking place to detoxify our physical form of things that still are holding us down, keeping us more dense. And the heat is purifying. It's like you boil water, to purify, like baby bottles or things that need to be sterile. Your physical form needs to be sterilized to allow and bring in more light. Water, I'm asking you to always replenish with more water. Water is life. The more water that you take in during high energy times, but on a daily basis, regardless, will help allow the energy to flow. So that's something that I have increased on. It allows the energy to flow smoothly throughout you. And when you drink more water, you're also purging out faster. And the symptoms won't be so dramatic or traumatizing on you. Nourish yourself accordingly with the proper nutrition. I tend to eat what I feel like eating or what I can eat, depending on where I am in my journey, because sometimes I can't take certain things, and so I eat whatever I possibly can eat during that time. But the more pure the food is, the better it is for you. Also, you might be purging in all kinds of ways, whether it's the vomiting or the diarrhea, things like that might be taking place during this time. And again, just heal yourself accordingly. Drink plenty of fluids. And that's why, again, the separation time is so essential to your growth, because of everything that's taking place or could take place during this time. If you aren't feeling up to par, you're going to have these flu-like symptoms almost, and you're not going to want to be around other people. So it's there as a benefit to you, and don't see it as, there's something wrong with you, because there is nothing wrong with you except that you are just waking up to a different level. You are progressing at the rate that you are supposed to. You're going to receive something according to your growth. Okay, I just wanted to take some time to do this video and give you a little heads up on what you might be experiencing throughout this time. And just know, once you hit this level of surrendering, that's the important thing. You must surrender to even that separation that's coming in. Surrender to the symptoms that you're coming in. Don't sit there and kind of dwell on it and make yourself feel more terrible. Do the things that you need to do to make yourself feel comfortable, yes. And create that stillness still. Even if you are feeling terrible, that's what I tend to do. When I feel a little bit icky, I close my eyes and create that stillness. And that integrates a little bit more of the energy and allows the things to subside. Take those deep breaths inward. Relax. Relax the body and allow the spirit to take over a little bit. And the symptoms will subside. And always see with love. This is Christy. Much love, health, and healing your way. I am bringing purpose to your life. Take care.